to the most competitive match of the night. That's right, we are not watching Barca versus Juve. I'm going to watch that later to see the Messi versus Ronaldo, if it even is interesting. Hopefully it is for that match's sake and all the people that want to see that match. But here we are watching a competitive match, not a friendly match. Manchester United versus RB Leipzig, a place in the round of 16 on the line. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I hope that we get an entertaining match, as Leipzig have shown of late. They concede goals, but they can also score goals. I think they've conceded 7 goals in their last 2 matches alone, but they also held Bayern München to a 3-3 draw. So there's that. United going very defensive, despite, I think that they're looking for a draw. It looks like the lineup, as you can see, is like they're playing for a draw. It's sort of like a very, very deep, low, double, triple block that they have going on. Lindelof, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw at the back. Then in front of them, Alex Telles, Scott McTominay, Nemanja Matic, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And then they have that trio up front of Bruno, Marcus Rashford, and Mason Greenwood. No Martial, no Cavani. And then on the other side, on the other half of the pitch, no Upamecano for RB Leipzig, which is going to be interesting for them. Let's see how they do there. I mean, he has been making some mistakes lately as well. He hasn't been as high of a level as he was last season, I found. But anyway, Peter Gulaschi in goal, Nordi Mukiele at right back, and then Konate, Will Orban, and Angelino at their back line, Marcel Sabitzer, Amadou Haidara, and Kevin Campbell in their midfield, and then up front, Nkunku, Danny Olmo, and Emil Forsberg. Forsberg's been playing quite well lately. Okay, we got some donations already. Number 1 was not Mr. Darkrai. It was Mo, Zach, Big Zach, number 1. He says, I am number 1. That is true. You called that. And then Mr. Darkrai is number 2. Thank you again, by the way, both of you, for the donations. Back again, boys. Quick question for Adrian. Is Milan's form sustainable for you, or will they collapse? By the way, Leipzig 2-2 and FU Zach. He beat you to number 1. I mean, given they've been playing so well for so long, going back to the end of last season, I don't see why not, man. They've shown, the big question mark was, can they win without Zlatan? And they've shown that they can do it, so I don't see why not. I'm very interested to see if they can. It seems like Pioli has the system down for them. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing if Milan can keep going. Because if we have a strong Milan in Europe, or not Europe, but, well, yeah, back in Europe, I guess. Still in Europe. And if we have a strong Milan back in Italy, that league needs some shaking up. It really does. It really, really does. What's up, everybody? Came here hoping for Barca Juve. I'm sure you can find that somewhere else. I'm sure there's someone else doing a watch along for that. That is not a competitive match. That is a friendly match. It will be interesting strictly for 2 players out of 22. So I'm sorry, but that does not take priority this time. Personally, I'm going to watch it later while I do some work. So, yeah. Fern like the tree, my man. Welcome back. Good to see you back here. Thank you for the donation, Fern. No comment here, just take my money. Thank you, man. Next time, leave a comment, though. Come on, whether it's a question. I mean, I guess you did leave a comment, but whatever. All right, let's go to the tracker here. Come on, tracker. There we go. Hi, Ibrahim. I was expecting a Cavani versus Sabitzer. Ooh, yeah, missing both. Missing both. Score prediction? I think that United's going to come out in this one. Why are they showing United as a 4 at the back? I don't think that's correct at all. But I think that United somehow will get through it. Even though, you know what? I should stick with my initial prediction from the very beginning, before the Champions League even started, in which I said that RB Leipzig and PSG would go through. I'll stick with it. But it's so difficult to tell with this United team, isn't it? They're so up and down, and they beat Leipzig 5-0 last time. I do think that was a bit of an anomaly. and naivete from RB Leipzig to play with that insanely high line and just get burned over and over and not make any changes. So I'll stick with my initial prediction from back in, when was it, September or whatever, when the Champions League started, where I said that RB Leipzig would go through. So I guess in order for that to come true, they need to win this match. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And another donation, Pranav. Thank you, Pranav. How come Hwang Hee-chan doesn't start for Leipzig? He's injured. He is injured right now. But thank you for that donation, Pranav. Ooh, the referee. Everyone's favorite referee. Lahoz. Lahoz is the referee. You know it's going to be fun. 8-8. Omar says, I say 3-2 United. Yassir with the 8-8. United will use their trump card, and Bruno says Zach. Possibly. The game has started. Here's to a good game, boys. We got the iced coffee on deck once again. But yeah, anyone who's coming in here asking for Juve versus Barcelona, I mean, if you love Ronaldo and Messi more than you love football as a competitive sport in itself, go ahead and enjoy that match. That is completely down to you. No judgment. Me personally, that match doesn't mean anything besides the sentimental value for Ronaldo and Messi. So we're going to watch this match where there's actually, a competitive edge to it. There's something on the line in this game. And I can always just watch Ronaldo versus Messi later. Sabitzer. Sabitzer, Campbell, Haidera. Cool. Don't know how I missed that. Ronaldo, Messi, derby. This game will get extremely interesting if we see a goal from RB Leipzig first. And then United, with all of those defenders out there, will have to score a goal. Mind you, Telej is pretty damn good going forward, isn't he? And when you have Bruno and Greenwood and Rashford, guys who can really hit you on the counter, there's always a threat. Sabitzer. Ooh, good ball into the box. Angelino. It's 1-0 already. They've done it. Just what we asked for. A goal from RB Leipzig right at the beginning, and now United is forced to play. United is forced to go forward. This is what you wanted to see for the good of the game. 1-0 to RB Leipzig already. Oof. Angelino, former City player who has just been absolutely reignited at RB Leipzig under Julian Nagelsmann. What a ball from Marcel Sabitzer. Where were you, Wan-Bissaka? Where were you, man? Wow, here we go. Here we go. Good choice in watching this match, boys. Good choice in watching this match. This means more. Well, that was quick, says Dan. Shout out, Dan. Thanks for showing up again, man. Boyd Bourne says, F-Sack, man. Damn, I predicted Man U, says Cristoforo Farnese. Let's see if RB Leipzig can do it. They had such a great performance against Bayern Munich, in which someone on Twitter actually said that was their practice match, playing against Bayern Munich and practicing not to push up so far against United again. Eric Kai says Nagelsmann's defense is in decline. Potentially, but their attack has been pretty good lately. Their attack has been very good lately, actually. As we saw against Istanbul Basaksehir, where they also conceded 3 goals. And scoring 3 against Bayern Munich, not bad. Not bad at all. What a name. My butt is high on heroin. What a name. How do you guys think of these names, dude? Down 1-0. It's time. They're playing right into their hands. Yeah, that's it, man. It's all in United's game plan. Fall behind and then go for it. Classic United fashion, says Jose. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is out there grabbing his ears. Grabbing his own ears. Buffon is playing today. Yeah, it's great to see Buffon, Ronaldo, and Messi all on the pitch together. A yellow for Bruno already. Being a rude boy. And you know that. You know that Lahoz loves to put his mark on a match. Do not be surprised if that red card comes out. Do not be surprised. Lisa La, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for returning to the stream. John isn't here, says, ah shit, here we go again. I really don't want to watch European football on Thursday. Hey, Thursdays are great. When we win, we eat pizza, baby. That's my that's my little Thursday routine. Well, no. That's that's not necessarily true. I think twice when Benfica have won in Europe, I've eaten, just so happened to have been having pizza. But we'll call it routine. It's a ceremony now. It's a Benfica victory ceremony. Is Upamecano injured? No, he is suspended for this match. Jin, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining. Ellie Martinez, what's up, dog? Thanks for coming back. Man United are back. That will never, never, never stop showing up on the internet, will it? The Rio Ferdinand quote. Man United are back. Long diagonal ball forward. Oof. Leipzig are moving that ball around well, aren't they? They're moving that ball around very well. Kevin Campbell, wide to Angelino. They're really trying to stretch that United back line because they know that they're going to play so compact. So they're really going for those long diagonal balls. Sup, Chandler? Thanks for joining us, bro. Riyadh, sorry about the size guide. I've got a lot going on right now. I will get to that eventually, but I've got stuff in my private life going on. I've got stuff for the channel going on. I'm trying to make a really good... Oh, here's Angelino again. Saved by De Gea. I'm trying to make a really good Arsenal video with you guys. For you guys, sorry, with a bunch of creators that you're going to know. So I'll get to it eventually. Don't worry. Carl Angelino scored. The former City boy. PS1 Hagrid says, I said it earlier, but I predict a United howler Leipzig will smash them. So far, it's all Leipzig. We haven't seen any signs of life from United going forward. Oh my god. Get Bruno and Lahoz alone in a room and they'll just bicker endlessly. They both love to talk. Love to talk, those two. I mean, you could probably put Bruno in front of a wall and he'd complain to it, though. Here we go. United with a chance to go in the other direction. Good ball forward. Only one player back for Leipzig. Did they not learn a single thing? Greenwood, saved by Gulashi. Saved by Gulashi. Ramon Iturralde. Thank you for that donation, man. Troops on RB TV. You love to see it. RB on Red Bull TV? Or is that supposed to be Rabona TV? Whatever it is. Thank you for the donation, Ramon. If you're talking about me, it's not going to be Troops on my channel. I can tell you that much. I didn't even reach out to him. There's guys that I did reach out to and I got some results back. So you'll see. You'll see. Lahoz versus Bruno on the undercard. That's right, man. That's right. Oh, I feel you, Ramon. No problem, man. I understood. But no, the one of the Arsenal creators is not Troops. That's going to be on. Nkunku. Campbell. Man, if I had to make a list of some of the wackest hair in football, which is not a list that I intend on making, but it seems to come up during watch-alongs, Vidal's up there, and Campbell's in there, man. I'm sorry, Campbell, but that ain't it. I'm not feeling that blonde, top knot, looking like Chikorita out there. You know what I mean? Hugh, is he on for Arsenal video? I tried with Hugh. We have been talking. He just needs to get back to me. But I'm trying. I'd love to have Hugh on. Love to have him on. Nkunku. Forsberg with the ball in. Away. McTominay clears. Rodrigo Palacio rat tail, says Patrick. Yeah, that one is that one is unforgivable as well. Ronaldo with the penalty, 1-0. There you go. Can you make a AC Milan video, and in the same video can you talk Lazio? I mean, I don't know how I would do that for a standalone video, you know? Maybe in like the weekend, like a weekend recap, but I think that they need different videos, personally. Those two. The correlation would be kind of hard to make. Oh, man. Alex Tellers just not ready for that. Nkunku. Hello, Adrian. With Raiola acting up again, is Van de Beek going to be a straight replacement for Pogba soon? I mean, they're both on the bench, so if he's going to go from bench to bench, that's no good for Donny Van de Beek. But you'd hope that Donny Van de Beek would get more playing time. Sorry, here's RB Leipzig going in the other direction. Sabitzer wide to Angelino again. One-on-one. He scoops the back post. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Haidara. 2-0 RB Leipzig. They are in trouble now. They are in trouble because they have shown nothing going forward. They have shown nothing going forward. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what is he going to do now? It looks like he's going to just take a seat. Sorry, we had a donation here. NMD Zhang 20. NMD Zhang 20, you didn't leave a comment. You're going to drop all that money and not leave a comment? You got to say something. NMD Zhang, make sure that you say something and I will definitely answer whatever question you have. But man, a question that needs to be answered is, how do United get out of this? You go in with that defensive lineup. Find yourself 2-0 down after, how long has it been? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? 13 minutes. Now what? You know? God, man. That's not how you do it. NMD Zhang. Guys, keep an eye out for NMD Zhang's comment in case I missed it. Thank you so much for that donation, though, NMD Zhang. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Two-0 after 13 minutes. It's wild. Really, really wild. Ollie is getting sacked in the morning, says Eli Martinez. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I would be surprised. I would honestly be surprised given how United's board are so sluggish with everything. It seems like. Transfers, whatever. Zach with another donation. Thank you, Zach. Zach, I'm going to refund you all these donations. You better stop, boy. But he says, I prefer the Europa League anyways. Let's be real. The Europa League anthem is an absolute heater. Is it better than the Champions League anthem? No, the Champions League anthem is a classic, of course. But if we're talking straight banger, you pass me the aux cord, I'm throwing on the Europa League anthem before the Champions League anthem. All right? 8-0 after 90 minutes, says Glefser. It's not looking good for United, is it? And it's going to get more stretched the more that they push forward. Here's another ball in behind. Are they going to beat United at their own game? Peanut says, hello, I'm back from watching the mighty Oldham lose 2-1 in the Papa John's Trophy. Hell, don't tell me it's actually called the Papa John's Trophy. No way. No way. Janda Bomb. Europa League anthem is shite. How dare you? Get him out. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, the Europa League anthem is a bit of a meme, but it's heat. It's a hot meme, man. I'm supporting Man United since 2013, and this is shameful. It's not great. United needs Lingardinho, says Void. I don't know about Lingardinho, but they could use some more attacking players. That's for sure. Is it actually called the Papa John's Trophy? Oh no, NMD Jag. I didn't mean like that. You didn't have to leave a comment like that. But I do appreciate the donation once again. Sorry, one sec. I'm gonna answer your question. Angelino. No, he plays it against Wan-Bissaka. Kevin Campbell. Why? Okay. Zhang says, how would you fix Arsenal? By the way, love the content. Not sure why the message didn't go through at first. Oh, another one for Leipzig. Oh, Forsberg puts it wide. That could have been 3. That could have been 3 after 16 minutes. How would you fix Arsenal? Now, this is something that I'm finding out with the interviews that I've been doing, or I'm going to do throughout this week with some creators that you will know. But I think for me, this is a team that is absolutely dying to have a creative midfielder to push things forward. I hate how often Arsenal are crossing. They are a team that needs to keep the ball on the floor, in my opinion. They do not have a striker that can, finish headed balls very often. Is Lacazette that guy? No. Is Aubameyang that guy? No. He needs to be played a little wide to the left. So I think they need to keep the ball on the floor and stop crossing into the box like that, because it's just not working. 33 crosses against Wolves, 44 against Tottenham. What did they get from that? 1 goal in 2 matches from, 77 crosses? Come on. That's not a very good game plan to keep on trying to force, unless you have the correct striker to finish it off. So for me, I think the biggest thing is to get a creative midfielder, because Ceballos and Xhaka, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. They tried playing Lacazette as the 10, sort of worked. But yeah. For me, that's it. Stop crossing and get a creative midfielder. A Mesut Ozil-esque player, you might say. Thank you again for that donation. And then we had someone else. Janda Bomb with the $5. Thank you. And he says that United fans must be humming the Europa League anthem right now because it's a heater, not only because they could head down there if things don't go right. Isn't that right, Janda Bomb? I know you love that Europa League anthem. Thank you for that donation. Thank you, everyone, just for showing up. If you're enjoying this stream, please do drop a like to let me know. If you wanted to watch Barca versus Juve, I apologize, but this is the more competitive match. McKennie scored. You love to see it if you're American. Say hello to the boy Steve. I'm sure he'll come marching in here eventually asking for food. Kevin Campbell fouling Bruno. Bruno looking a little bit sad. Bruno getting sporting flashbacks. Hey Adrian, was Suboslai fix Arsenal. Would he fix Arsenal? I don't know if he would completely fix Arsenal, but he would improve their midfield, of course. Hey, Lisa Lot. Thank you for that donation. Number 8. Which club would you manage besides Benfica? I'd love to manage a club with a strong academy. I'd love to manage either A, Benfica, B, someone like an Ajax, a Dortmund, a young attacking team that likes to play dynamic football. That's the kind of club that I would love to be at. Lisa, let me add you in here. Thank you for that donation, by the way. Or I'd love to go, and I know that I would be hamstrung and ultimately frustrated, but I think that a really good test of your managerial abilities would be going to a team like Union Berlin, where they still have that classic ownership structure. You guys know by now that I have a bit of an obsession with Union Berlin. From their stadium to the ownership structure, everything. But yeah, I'd love to... that would be a really good test of managerial ability, I think. Thank you, everyone, for these donations. This is amazing. Do you see Nagelsmann managing in the Prem anytime soon? Says Josh Rumble. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't be opposed to it. Sure, he would not be opposed to it. Anytime soon, though, I mean, I think he'll stay at least another season with RB Leipzig. And then it's dependent on where, Bayern Munich's at. It's dependent on where, all the other big clubs, where they're at. Because if he continues to excel at RB Leipzig, he's going to be another very, very sought-after manager. You should make a video with Bayern now tomorrow for the Bayern game. You guys are great. I don't want to say it out loud, but I'm not familiar with Bayern now personally. Because like I said, and the only reason for it is because I don't watch football content really. "21 minutes in. Still 2-0 RB Leipzig." So, Adrian, what do you think of Benfica's season so far? Extremely frustrating. Extremely frustrating, in my opinion. Good opportunity for United here from the free kick. Yeah, we're so wishy-washy. We can't defend. Sometimes we can't score either. Benfica is really frustrating to watch this season. This is a good spot for United. I believe that Alex Telles should take this one. Ibrahim, maybe. Who's going to take it here? Who's going to take it here? Oh! Bruno, good ball into the box. Ooh. George Jesus, he coached Sporting too. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, I mean, and we have a center back that plays every single match that is a former Porto player, so... It's sabotage. Ooh, header over the box. Did someone say the PSG game is canceled? Fourth official got racially abused. Game delayed, says Acquizi AM. Ah. That is not very good at all. I agree with you, Zach. That is... Wait, where are they? Are they playing in Paris? Are there fans there? Of all things to happen, of all things, you'd think that people would build up some sort of appreciation for each other after this shit year. But no. Bigotry, racism, it all still exists. It's so disappointing from the human race. Rashford now. It's in Paris. Okay, yeah. Miguel, go hug Zach. He needs it. Yeah. He does. By the way, I think that it's worth noting that Julian Nagelsmann went for a very conservative choice with his outfit this time. He is not wearing a very spicy suit jacket or pants. Another diagonal ball to Angelino. That's been their go-to this match, hasn't it? Get out of here, coffee. All right. What do you think of the rather revisionist "I told you so" argument that Arsenal fans were ungrateful to Wenger when everyone agreed at the time that it was time to move on? Yeah, I mean, in so many walks of life, but in this context, in football, you have so many hindsight merchants. We're all guilty of it sometimes too, but I think that it is going to be a glaring one. I think that mostly people will just be disappointed with how toxic it got with Wenger because it did feel like everyone needed to move on. I think the saddest part is the toxicity of it. But now maybe they're seeing that the grass really isn't greener without him. It really isn't. Because Arsenal's looking no different than they did with Emery at the wheel. At this moment, at least. Alex Tellage with a ball into the box. Gathered by Peter Gulashi. And Chandabon with another donation. What do you think about Banter Club Chelsea FC trailing 1-0? Calling them a Banter Club is a good one. I mean, I haven't even seen what their starting lineup looks like, but I know they're through already, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was children. But yeah, Chelsea's playing for nothing. Krasnodar's playing for, to secure that Europa League spot. But I've been impressed with how well Chelsea have done this season, especially in, getting that defense going with Edouard Mendy at the back. Really, really making a difference. Getting that balance in the attack. Ibrahim, I think I've answered you a few times now, and I said, yeah, maybe. Oof. Tellage cannot get the ball into the box. Blocked. But this is better from United. They've come into the game a lot more. Chelsea 1-1. That aged extremely well. Michael Virginelli. Oh, good ball forward. Sabitzer just out of reach. Just out of reach. Leipzig could have scored a couple more goals in this one, couldn't they? Oh, Wan-Bissaka, what are you doing? Michael Virginelli, yeah, I see you, man. I see you. Does that count as a forfeit? I don't think so, and it shouldn't. And Kunku with the corner for RB Leipzig. Ball all the way through. Sabitzer to the back post. Is it a third? It is! It is! Is it offside, though? Oh, my goodness. 3-0. Potentially. Wow. Great ball back into the box from, I believe it was Sabitzer. Was that Will Orban that headed that in off the post? Or sorry, that tucked it in? No, that's not offside. Not offside. But was no, that's going to be offside. Orban was certainly offside. Off the post. What's going on here? Are we saying offside? Because it went off the post, came to Orban. I think that's offside. Fairly positive that's offside. Yeah, it's offside. It's offside. It's only 2-0. We're going back to 2-0. That's a let-off for United. That is a let-off for United. Zach still hates everything. Mukiele with a big tackle on Bruno. I mean, he got ball. I guess they're saying because he went in too hard. Now they're giving him a yellow? For what, though? Who's he giving this yellow card to? Lahaz is just walking around. Oh, there we go. He gave it to Mukiele in the end. Luigi Gaming watching Barca Juve. Hope you are enjoying it, my friend. Hope you are enjoying it. I hope it isn't a dud. This match certainly is not. I've been happy with our choices. Last week we watched some very entertaining matches. This week, so far so good. Tomorrow we have a couple of very good matches coming at you. We're going to do a watch along for Atalanta Ajax. And then probably Real Madrid, Borussia Mönchengladbach. But I'll put it to a vote for you guys. It'll either be that one or Atletico versus RB Salzburg. Potential for an upset there. RB Salzburg is a good team. Phil, no, I'm using livescore.com. Rashford now. Big block by Will Orban. No goal for him, but he blocked a goal there. Livescore.com is the little graphic right here. Right there. Maguire. Lindelof. McTominay. Shaw. Bruno. They lose possession, but Sabitzer passes it out of bounds. Oh my god. Why are they showing the why are they showing that offside call as if there was any doubt? Adrian, opinion on Lazio 2, Brugge 2. Brugge's a great team. Lazio, absolute dud of a match there. A man up since the 38th minute, and they let Brugge come back into it. No good. No good at all. Boo, change game, go to Barca versus Juve. I mean, if you want to watch that friendly match, I encourage you to and enjoy it. We're going to watch this competitive match and see if United can turn their fortunes around and get into the next round. Get into the round of 16, or if they're going to the Europa League, or if RB Leipzig's going to the Europa League. Another yellow card. Oof. There we go, Zach. Tell him, boy. Tell him. Sabitzer needs to be careful too. I mean, Lahaz loves dishing out a card. Alex Tellez with the delivery of this free kick. 35 minutes in. 10 minutes to go in this half. Bruno bossing people around. Now it's Leipzig's time to show if they know how to defend. Harry Maguire standing in an offside position. Horrible delivery from Alex Tellez. Now a chance for Leipzig to go in the other direction, and they just play it safe. United fans be raiding Pogba and Ed's house. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Oof. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going to happen with the PSG game. I really have no idea what the protocol is there. Oh, Will Orban with the slip. Greenwood plays it wide. No, it's a corner kick. Oh my god, if they give a penalty for that, that's ridiculous. What are they calling for here? What are they calling for here? Orban slipped. There's nothing you could do. There's no way they're reviewing that. Ooh, okay, good. Alex Tellez, ball into the box. Maguire blocked. An offside from Lindelof. I can't speak on what happened to the PSG match, guys. I am watching this match. I can't say. I can't say. I'm sorry, but I did hear that it was paused. I don't know if they're back at it. I'm just focusing on the chat and this Red Bull Leipzig or Rasenballsport Leipzig versus Manchester United. Ooh, Forsberg, well done to get around Bruno. Turns back. Forsberg again. He had a bit of a down year in the last 2 seasons or so, but this season, Forsberg is back and amongst the goals, the assists, playing regularly again for Leipzig. Sabitzer, that is a poor pass from Marcel Sabitzer. Greenwood does well. Oh, he just can't get it. Oh, that's a good ball forward for Marcus Rashford. Good touch. He dawdled on it way too long. Dawdled on it way too long, didn't he? That could have been an opportunity for him. How do you rate Marseille's chances? Marseille is going to be interested in that. On bettering Olympiacos' result tomorrow. That's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's really hard to call that group because City are going to be playing children out there, you know? But I'd say they have an okay chance. I'd say they have a pretty good chance. If, Porto will rest some players, but we'll have to see. It's so hard to call when these teams have already qualified. Sometimes they're playing kids. Sometimes they're playing guys who are out of form but have a lot of ability. So it's really difficult to call. Yeah, I know, Mo Luther. I I do not speak German. I cannot pronounce every single language as a native speaker would. Unfortunately, it is a big flaw of mine. I know there's a lot of people out there that can pronounce every single word in every language perfectly. I unfortunately cannot. But that's the standard I'm held to, isn't it? Emil Forsberg. Wide to Angelino. Angelino and Nkunku going forward. Nkunku, no, he cannot get it. He cannot get it. Greenwood going in the other direction. Marcus Rashford, Leipzig, perhaps guilty of having a few too many players forward. Rashford, just screaming. Belgium, yeah. Witzel did score against his old team, scoring against Zenit earlier. Sumia Rai, tomorrow do we get Salzburg versus Atletico, Ajax versus Atalanta, or Real versus Gladbach? Well, we're definitely going to do Ajax versus Atalanta because that's the early kickoff. We'll take a little 10-minute break, and then we'll come back and do whoever. Whoever you guys decide. I'll put that one to a vote, and we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure Real Madrid's going to win just because there's so many Real Madrid fans out there. Oh, Greenwood, one-on-one with Angelino in the corner. Juan Bissaka, Bruno, Greenwood, Campbell. Greenwood, McTominay. This is better from United. They just need to carve out some opportunities now. Oof. Mukiele getting forward. Oh, was that a foul from Luke Shaw? It was. What is Lahaz going to say? He's going to say yellow card, of course. That's his favorite answer to players. You said what now? Yellow card. And who else is he giving a yellow card to? Ollie? Solskjaer's getting a yellow also. Oh my god, Lahaz, man. He loves to be the star. He's telling everyone to shut up. My god, he loves talking. Did Shaw get ball there? Because it certainly looked like he did from first viewing. Oh, sorry about that. How many cards is this so far? Each team has at least 2 or 3. This ref is whack, says Miguel. Yeah, he's not the favorite referee in the world, is he? So PSG and Başakşehir can share points or replay. I'm really not sure. I don't know what the protocol is for UEFA regarding racist incidents because I'm trying to think of last time that a team actually did walk off in solidarity with someone in their squad. It's good to see. Happy to see it. I don't know what the protocol is. He's collecting Pokemon cards, this ref. Yeah, dude. Corner kick for RB Leipzig now. Away by Maguire. Into the stands by Marcel Sabitzer. Very kind of him to do that. Sevilla is beating Stade Rennais. You get a yellow, but you get a red, says John. Ooh, Telej, Haidara. That's got to be a goal kick. It is a goal kick. Adrian, do you play FPL? I do not. Oh, no, it did not. It shouldn't have been a goal kick. Should have been a corner. Miguel or anyone out there, can you remind me what those scars on Telej's head are from? Did he crack his skull open or something? Good ball forward to Danny Olmo. Victor Lindelof does well. Look at the strength of Victor Lindelof and to take that ball down as well. Less than a minute left in this match. And then you know what time it is. It's read through Reddit and maybe remind Adrian to change his tab so he doesn't get a copyright strike by showing the game. That's what time it is after this. Rashford, Bruno, touched onto Wan-Bissaka. Bruno, probably last chance of the match. Wide to Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. They're passing it back with 10 seconds left in this game. In this half, I should say. Oh, Miguel, I'm so sorry for assuming that maybe you would have heard something in the Portuguese press. That's so crazy of me to think. God, Miguel, so much, so much attitude. Get your water bottle. I will get my water bottle because it's halftime. It is halftime. PSG Istanbul will resume without the fourth official in about 15 minutes, says NMD Zhang. Thank you for that update, NMD Zhang. Let's do some Redditing. Redditing. Not Warzone. You guys want to play a little Warzone at the half or what? Little Warzone, see how well we can do. I think my friends are playing already. It would be easy enough to join them. Hey, Suleiman, thank you for that donation, man. I'd be a better defender than Longley. Yeah, I heard that he made another mistake, which is insane. All of Barcelona's defensive deficiencies have been thanks to their own mistakes. Important to remember, everyone, that my attitude is just friendly banter, says Miguel. No, it's not. He is mean to me all the time. He tries to play it off like I'm the mean one. He is mean to me all the time. Can you believe this, man? All right. What's going on here? First of all, we have an ad saying, become a Night City legend. Get ready for the next generation open world adventure with a deeper look at Cyberpunk 2077 in the video below. Are you guys excited for Cyberpunk 2077? I am. Will I ever get a chance to play it? Probably not. But that's okay. I'll play it eventually. Hey, Raul Jimenez has been discharged from hospital after fractured skull. Fantastic. Happy to hear it. Grant Wall did an AMA on r/soccer. My new podcast series, American Prodigy, The Freddie Adu Story. Cool. Not many comments in his AMA. Not too bad. Not too bad. What else have we got? Emery. Here we go. Emery. Insert the meme of Emery with the football like this. Hannah says stream Animal Crossing. I don't have that game. I'm going to buy it for Julia, but I personally don't know how interested I am in it. But Emery said this. I tried my utmost to help Ozil through my career. Talented players have been my favorites. Oh, I love it. Wow. Tell us who your favorites are. And they have played at their best or close to it with me. I was positive with him wanting to be involved, but the attitude that he adopted and the commitment levels, well, they weren't enough, he says. We'll see. We will see what happens with Mesut Ozil. Now he's been linked with DC United. A lot of links with Fenerbahce and going back to Turkey. Where do you guys think he's going to end up? I personally think going to Turkey seems likely, but can Turkish clubs pay the amount that he would demand? Or does he even demand that amount because he made enough from Arsenal? We'll see. Will Arsenal just try to sell him in January because they're not going to get anything for him after that? All right, into Coach Antonio Conte. It's depressing to hear people speculate that Real Madrid and Gladbach might agree for a draw. This is not the pub league. It's the Champions League. I am not concerned about stuff like this. I agree with him. It is not the pub league. That is true. What would be the pub league anthem? Maybe it would be that what was it, like PES 2008 or something, that had that horribly cringe theme song that was like, we're playing football, soccer. Oh my God. Horrible. Hannah says, oh my God, Emery, the drama really doesn't stop with him. And he's been gone from the club for over a year. Pain. I mean, to be fair to him, he's probably just like answering a question he was asked. I don't think that he felt like he should just go to a press conference and say, well, let me tell you guys about Mesut Ozil. Maybe he did. But I'm sure he's just answering a question. What else? Pub league anthem is Drunken Burp. Hell yeah. Yusufa Makoko is now the youngest Champions League player ever at 16 years and 18 days old. You knew it was coming. Ederson said, it's good when you're stressed to take the stress out. Playing a little is good for the mind. I once played with Yaya Toure in the locker room. I gave him a rear naked choke. We ended up catching each other. I put a rear naked choke on him. He was like, Ed, stop. He was too old. That sounds erotic. Zinedine Zidane prefers Real Madrid to sign Paul Pogba over Eduardo Camavinga, but the problem is his salary and not the transfer fee. Pogba would not go to Madrid for anything less than around 15 million per year. What do you guys think of Paul Pogba? I made a video, I think like a year ago to the date almost, saying that he should have left in the summer of, I guess it would have been 2019. That seemed like it would have been the natural time for him to leave because at that time his brother was talking about how he wanted to go to Real Madrid. Even he was saying that he was ready for a new challenge. Raiola was saying that he wanted to go somewhere else. So what are we doing? What are we doing here? We're just going to keep this man around? Doesn't make sense to me. I think he should have left a while ago. What's that? Oh, it's my lens. Who do you think of these two teams? What? Oh, who do you think would win between Lazio or Sevilla? Maybe Sevilla. They're both in like, I'm not overly convinced by either of them at the moment. M Genius says Zizou's gone mad if he still wants Pogba. He shouldn't even have gone to Manchester at all, says Unicorn. Man United execs hate him. What's up? I'm back again, bro, says Unicorn. What's up? Welcome back again. Pogba is the player that Real needs since Kroos and Modric are finished these days. I agree with you, King Kong. He is a player that would, well, I should say this. Real Madrid is the team that needs help in midfield with Cruz, Modric, getting older. Casemiro's still great, but who has really worked out? I mean, Odegaard looks like a good player, but yet to really find himself at Real Madrid. So I think they could use some midfield backups, and Pogba would probably be a good one. I don't know. It's so hard to say with him because he's one of those classic players where you're like, well, on his day, he can be one of the best midfielders in the world, but how often do we see that? In all his time at United, how often did we see that, right? How often? All right. Pogba should fire Raiola. Shut up and just play, says Fadi Gamal. Pogba to Madrid, please. Pogba needs motivation. He seems he doesn't care for Man United. I completely agree with you, Lisa Lau. That's something that I said in that video from a year ago. What else? Raiola on Haaland. After scoring 4 goals against Hertha Berlin, he called me angrily because he wanted to score a 5th, but was substituted in the 85th minute. You got to get me out of here, Mino. They subbed me off when I couldn't score a 5th goal. Raiola, it is that season where Raiola starts talking a lot, isn't it? Because it was around this time last year where he started talking about Pogba as well. It's contract time. It's time to either negotiate contracts or start looking towards the summer for a transfer. So that's why Raiola always sort of pips up around this time. Quick little flash there. Who said Pogba would be an improvement even on current Modric and Cruz? Lad, I'm a United fan, and that's bollocks. He would be good backup to them. But, Modric, I mean, I feel like Modric has played some of his... No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that Modric has played some of his best football in the last couple seasons, but he's been more involved going forward in the last, 6 months, 7 months or so. He's been pretty good for Real Madrid, in my opinion. I still think he's good, at least. Ricardo Forsomino, Mourinho's former assistant, says... I'm not going to mention names, but we had a lot of problems, one of which was players who went on vacation normally and arrived world champions. It was very difficult to live in this climate of tension. So he's obviously talking about Paul Pogba. Man, Pogba just getting it from every angle right now. So it seems that Ederson did a big interview. Ederson on Gabriel Jesus provoking him. Gabriel is like Coke. He just shakes and gets out. He always says that. I go up to him. He says, no, there is an important game. He likes to shake. What are you talking about? He shakes. What are we talking about here? Anyway. What are you guys saying in the chat? Messi is completely carrying Barca. What do you think Barca should do this summer once Messi leaves, says Rustin Jalali. Has he been carrying Barca? Maybe last season. This season, though, I'm not sure about that. Ooh, apparently everyone's getting Eduardo Camavinga. Apparently United is getting him. Apparently Real Madrid are getting him. And now France Football is saying Bayern are convinced by the qualities of Eduardo Camavinga. The club's decision makers are impressed by his maturity and positional play despite his 18 years of age. Qualities that could make Camavinga a replacement for Javi Martinez, who is set to leave in 2021. Yeah, of course. Alphonso Davies will be back in the squad tomorrow, which is good news. We're planning to play him. You love to see it. I paid $20 for this trash game, says Real Falcon. Yeah, man, it's not been... I mean, if you're a United fan, it's not been a fun one, has it? But yeah, Crisps, I have no idea what Ederson was saying about Gabby Jesus being like Coke and shaking and stuff like that. No idea. Let's maybe... You know what? Maybe it's time to go into the comments section, because if anything, the comments make me laugh. And there you go. Top comment. I have absolutely no idea what he is trying to say here. Yeah, can someone explain to me? Yeah, no idea. No idea what he was trying to say there. Ederson not making sense, my man. Unless he means like he's a shit disturber or something like that. I don't know. Where are we? Benfica striker Haris Seferovic providing financial help to 20 families for the holiday season and is buying gifts for several orphanages in Lisbon. Look. No one make us feel bad for trashing Seferovic, the player. No one make us feel bad for trashing Seferovic, the finisher who puts the ball over the net from 3 yards away. Don't make us feel bad for that. I like Haris Seferovic as a person. I do not dislike him as a player. Does he frustrate me? Yes. Do I like his finishing? Usually no. Sometimes he scores for us. That's great. But he seems like a great guy. No? Buying financial help for 20 families, buying gifts for orphanages. Wow. Haris Seferovic, what a guy. We love Seferovic, even though I advocated for a sale all summer. Yeah, that's it. We love the guy. We love the guy. Is he a good finisher? No, of course he's not. He's very erratic. That's for sure. Jamie Carragher says, I could not believe some of the things I've heard after the game. Arsenal were awful. This idea that because you have possession, you have played well, I'm flabbergasted by it. It felt like this Arsenal team and Arteta didn't know who Mourinho was. Saying that it's like they didn't know that Mourinho was going to play on the counter. Here we go. I believe the match is back. Is it? Nope, it's not. But hey, we should go back to the main camera now because I am in danger. I'm in that danger zone of showing you guys the match accidentally, which I cannot do. Hashtag free Messi, says Brian. What do you mean? What's wrong with Messi? Is he not on the pitch? Messi is having Stockholm Syndrome. What are we talking about, Messi? PSG game resuming now. Hell yeah. But I hope that fourth official was fired. If he was racist, which I am inclined to believe. By the way, let's just quickly go through our starting 11. Not quite at 11 yet. We have 2 spots up for grabs in our starting 11. Number 1, Mohamed Zakaria Ali, your mod. Which, by the way, everyone, at halftime, let's hit M. Let's hit that M. Based East African Warrior, are you using Reddit? Yes. I do use Reddit at halftime, and I do use Reddit for fun, to read through the comments and laugh. But anyways, Mozak is our number 1. Number 2 is Mr. Darkrai. Number 3, Fern Like the Tree. Rhymes. Number 4, Pranav. Number 5, Ramon Itaralde. Number 6, NMD Zhang 20. Shout out NMD Zhang. Number 7, Jandabom. Shout out to you as well. Number 9, Suleiman. No, sorry. Number 8, Lisalot. Number 9, Suleiman. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for all those donations. We still have 2 spots in our starting 11 left. We got plenty of M's for the moderators in the chat. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you to the moderators for being lovely, lovely people and keeping that chat clean. Here comes Lahaz. He was just sitting in the little changing room at halftime, polishing up his yellow card, giving his red card a little kiss, saying, I'll bring you out later, baby. Donny Van de Beek is on the pitch. What's his name? Peak Van de Beek on Twitter, otherwise known as Zach, your mod, is going to be very, very happy to see Van de Beek coming on. All right. What did Miguel just say? Seth is one of my favorite players in the squad, to be honest. Great guy, and he actually works hard on the pitch, unlike a certain someone that is a supposed baller. Which one are you talking about, Miguel? Which supposed baller? We have a couple of those. But yeah, I mean, Seth is an extremely likable guy. Does he drive me insane with his finishing? Absolutely. Did he get played way too often under Bruno Lage? Absolutely. What have I done? I haven't done anything. Just giving you guys shout out. Adrian, please reply. Pub anthem, first verse. The first verse would be like, give me some vodka. Yeah, dude. Brooks says that PSG is ready to come back on the field. Istanbul refuses still. Let me just quickly switch over to that match just to see what it looks like. But we are back. 46th minute. RB Leipzig versus United. Just going to see what's going on with PSG versus Istanbul. I see nothing. There is nothing happening on the pitch. It is empty. There are cones on the pitch. Absolute cones on the pitch. Nothing else is happening. Just in case you guys were wondering. Hey, Adrian, think Barcelona can turn this around? I mean, as a man who is not watching that match at all, I could not tell you. Do they have the capacity to? Yeah, I think so. Now, can Man United turn this around? I mean, they've scored 5 against Leipzig before. I could see them pulling a couple back, you know, grab a penalty. Showed PSG ready to come out. Kate Abdo said Istanbul refuses to come back out. I mean, yeah. Fair enough. Stand for what you believe is right. And in this case, if he's saying racist stuff, refuse to play. Unicorn, thank you for the donation. Number 10. Number 10. We got our maestro back. Ooh, United on the attack. Very close. Kevin Campbell forward. No. Cut out by Nemanja Matic. United changed their shape, it looks like, a little bit with Van de Beek out there. I mean, they had to. They had to. One sec. Let me add Unicorn in there. Unicorn. Unicorn 4567. Thank you for that donation. And they say, please hope Real Madrid can win tomorrow. I mean, Real Madrid is well, they used to be a big game team. Have they lost some of that mystique? Potentially. Potentially. Bruno with the corner kick. Headed away by Leipzig. Not fully cleared though. Matic with the ball on the edge of the box. He goes all the way back to center. Absolute state of Barca's defense. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I'm watching this game. I'll tell you that much. I will watch the Barca-Juve game while I'm working tonight, but this is the one that you want to see. This is United. Potential. I mean, it's hard to say if United is going to be eliminated because I don't know what's going to happen with PSG versus Istanbul. When that's going to be played, if that's going to be played, what's going to happen there. But you would assume that United losing, United lose bad. United win good. United draw good. You'd assume. But it's a bit of a wild card with the other match sort of up in the air. Also, Adrian, how are you able to watch soccer on DAZN? Because when I tried watching soccer on it, nothing but boxing popped up. It depends on what country you're in. So different countries have different rights. And in Canada, here's another corner for United. Rashford at the edge of the box. Heads it back in. United with a ton of players forward. But in Canada, DAZN has the rights to the Champions League, the Serie A, the Belgian League or something like that, and the Premier League. As well as the Championship maybe, and the Carabao Cup. Pinaldo scores again. Rashford going all around the defense. Wide to Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. Good pressure here from United, but they just cannot get that opportunity, can they? Graf von Tirol, hey, my guy, number 11. He rounds up our starting 11. We've got our squad, but still, a squad is made up of a starting 11 and substitutes, all equally as important. But for our starting 11, we have Graf von Tirol taking the last spot And he says, I seriously don't get Man United at all. First, that PSG game made them look like they'll advance. Now that game in Istanbul will likely make the difference between the round of 16 and Europa. That's it, man. They're an extremely inconsistent team. And when I made my predictions for the group, that's sort of what I banked upon. I could still be wrong. They could come back from this. But I did have RB Leipzig and PSG going through. We'll see what happens with the other game. We'll see. We'll see. They could yet come back and prove me wrong. But thank you so much for that donation. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that. Really, really makes a difference. I'm leading by example here, guys. Please hydrate. Free kick, Bruno Fernandes. Ball doesn't beat the first man. Sorry, it did beat the first man, who was a one-man wall. Didn't beat the first defender in the box. Sabitzer out wide to Angelino. Angelino. Not many players forward for Leipzig to play it forward to, are there? Dexter, I would go onto the DAZN Wikipedia page, and they tell you what countries they have the different rights for. I said that completely backwards. They'll tell you what countries have the rights to broadcasting different competitions. English is not very good. I do not English good, but you know what I'm saying. Luong Kawai Anson says, is Man U's defense the problem, Adrian? It's part of the problem, for sure. It is part of the problem, but I do think that their attack is the other part of the problem, in that they just... I feel like when they had Cavani out there, the last few games, barring the game against PSG where they're just complete crap in general, but I'd say problem number one is their defense. Problem number two is their lack of ideas around the box and scoring from open play is a big issue for them at times. There's almost an over-reliance on penalties, it feels like. And that's why adding someone like Cavani, a poacher, someone who has great positioning, who will draw the attention of defenders away so that, you know, if he's not scoring, ooh, free kick through the box. If he's not scoring, someone like Rashford or Martial will have a little bit more room to do so. That's why I like when Cavani's out there. But yeah, I think that scoring from open play has been a problem that has hampered them for a while now. And now it's just inconsistency. Do I rate Ollie as a manager? Not really. Do I give him credit when he does things well? Sure, of course I do. I didn't in the past, which was a failing of mine. Now when he does well, it's a meritocracy, right? If someone does well, we praise them. If someone does poorly, we have the freedom to criticize them without going over the top. And that's basically how I want to treat my channel and anyone I speak about, really. Ba-ba-da-ba. Joel Stevens, I hear you, man. Yeah, big respect for them. We got I agree. Pray for United, says Weldon. Do you think Tellage going to Manchester United was a mistake for Tellage? Not really. He'd done enough at Porto, you know? He'd done enough there. It was time to move on to something new. And when a team like United comes along in a big competition like the Premier League, it's hard to say no. Um, it looked like they were building towards something, which I think they are still. But is Ollie the man to commandeer it? I don't know. Hannah, I've been talking to Deluded Gunnar. We'll see if he gets back to me. I had messaged him. We had been messaging back and forth. Here we go. And Kunku down the left. Did that ball go out? No, it did not. Ball in to absolutely no one. Campbell. Wide to Haidara. Ball into the box. Dealt with by Maguire. Miguel, he was a massive fraud for airing you. He's just a busy dude. He ended up DMing me, and we're trying to work something out. We'll see if our schedules work out. Here's Justin Kluivert now going down the right side. Ball in, he rolls it. Ooh, dealt with well by McTominay. Nice. He says, update on PSG Istanbul. Istanbul will not play if the fourth official is substituted for someone in the VAR truck, as he will still be officiating the game, but there needs to be another official. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe they can ring someone up in Istanbul. Hey, bro, want to help? United are 32 minutes away from the end of this match. How will the complexion of this game, if at all, change? How can I be a mod for chat? Do you have to apply? Says LOLH. I mean, you have to show up regularly. You have to be someone that I know. You have to be someone I know, basically. I know both Zach and Miguel. We go way back. Now, another free kick for United from deep. So far, Leipzig have dealt with them fairly well. Fairly well. But their defense is a weak point, isn't it? Ooh, Luke Shaw looked like he wasn't ready for that, and it shows because that was a horrible delivery again from a free kick from United. Wait, you, Zach, and Miguel go back? How back? I birthed both of them, actually. They are both my sons that I personally birthed. Shaw is coming off. Pogba is coming on. Now, long ball forward. United could get hurt if they push too many forward. Oh, what a good block that was by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wow, you love to hear it, Adrian. Proud mother of two. That's right. I am a proud mom. Look at my boys. They grew up to be mods. Ooh, good opportunity here. Nkunku inside out. Nkunku should have hit that. He beat McTominay once and he should have hit that on goal. Ooh, and Kluivert almost stripped Bruno Fernandes of the ball. Yellow card for Justin Kluivert. For what? Why? Just because Manuel Lahoz or whatever. Is his name Manuel Lahoz? Something Lahoz. He felt like he hadn't brought the yellow card out in a while. He had a itchy trigger finger. What minute am I on? You can see it in the little green thing here. 62nd minute. And did Maguire get a yellow for that? He must have. Yeah, he did. Oh. What is Benfica's strongest current 11? You want me to go through it? Hang on. Greenwood. What a huge tackle by Will Orban. Okay. Grimaldo at left back. Right back, I guess, is Henrique. I don't know. Gilberto, I guess. Center backs, I'll go for Tongan, and I'm going to say Ferro, just because I will not say Otamendi. And then in the midfield, I personally love Weigl in there. Hang on. United again. Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes. Ooh. I like Weigl in there. I don't mind Pizzi. I know there's a lot of Pizzi haters out there. I'll throw Pizzi in there. On the left, let's go Everton. On the right, Rafa. And then up front, Waldschmidt and Darwin. Williams. Brandon Williams. Rashford. Shot blocked. Rashford again. Shot wide. Better not say Otamendi or you'd suffer consequences. You know I'm not saying Otamendi, man. That guy is a double agent. It's not even up for debate anymore. And Angelino lumps it forward. United with a high line this time. And Nkunku's trying to take advantage of that. Pogba tracking back. Nkunku does not have much support, does he? Hot Dog says, random question. Who is Messi and CR7's worst coach is? And which of those are better than the other one? Of the worst coaches, you mean? For Ronaldo, maybe when Benitez was at Real Madrid. For Messi, who's that Argentina coach at the 2018 World Cup? Sampaoli? No. Something like that? Can't remember. But I'll say that guy. That guy was insane. Stephanie Myers with that $2 donation. Thank you, Stephanie. One day you're going to leave a comment and we're going to devote the entire stream to that comment. Long strike from Bruno Fernandes, saved by Peter Gulashi. Thank you, Stephanie. Brandon Williams. Ooh, that could have been a break in the other direction for Leipzig. Instead, it's a foul. Stephanie here, and still no question. Still no question. Just a donation. One day, though. We'll get it one day. Graf von Tyrol says that PSG Başakşehir has been suspended. And what's going to happen, I wonder? Here we go. Very good position for a free kick for United. Bruno to take. Rashford is there too, though. Bruno Fernandes. Off the crossbar. Ooh. Stephanie's the real MVP of this chat. A quiet legend. That's right. Hey. Peravasa Kanan. Thank you for that donation. Number 13. That was a decent free kick from Bruno, wasn't it? Straight off of the bar. That could have been a turning point right there. TSN turning point. Miguel, let's build Stephanie a statue for being a massive legend. She always donates. What a mad lass. Yeah, I should leave her. I should just leave her permanently in the starting 11, number 1. Nkunku. Oh, that's an easy goal for Kluivert. And he gets it. 3-0. 3-0. You knew it was coming. With how far up United were playing, they've done themselves in. Imagine if United gets saved somehow. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. But imagine they get saved somehow from this strange PSG and Istanbul Başakşehir. Neither team should be punished. If UEFA does the right thing, it will be that neither team will be punished, and instead they will condemn what the referee said, and they will just fire him. He'll never referee a UEFA match again, even if he's a fourth official, whatever, don't care, he's still a referee. And they'll replay it at a later time. But with this congested schedule, I don't know where exactly it's going to happen. Someone in the chat said, I can't wait for a Justin Kluivert banger. Not exactly a banger, but what a deft little touch to lift it over De Gea. 3-0. 1 goal in 6 appearances in the Champions League for Justin Kluivert this season. Beauty. Beauty. Who would you rather keep, Rafa or Pizzi? McTominay going for the big strike. Saved by Gulashi. Not a bad strike, to be honest. "20 minutes left in this game. 3-0. Decent save there by Gulashi. Tell me how shit it feels, says Zach. He's singing the Oli at the Wheel song for you guys in the chat. Man, I should make a... No, I'm not going to do that because then people will think that I do have an agenda. But I was going to say what history would have looked like for United had that wayward Diogo Dalot strike that was going for the stands hadn't bounced off of Kimpembe and given United the penalty to advance versus PSG. How their history in the last couple of years would have played out different. A strike that was heading for the stands, it looked like. Sabitzer, Mukiele, Angelino. is not out there anymore, is he? It's Yusuf Poulsen on the left now. Oh no, Angelino's still there. But that diagonal ball to the left flank is working every time. Every single time. Sabitzer. Another diagonal ball? No. Sabitzer with a strike. Again, Sabitzer is hitting those stands. I'm officially supporting Wrexham. Brooks Durham with another report. Da-da-da, da-da-da. So the PSG match is postponed, I guess. Fair. Good. Good for them for showing solidarity, man. Please make a roots of the rivalry on Bayern versus BVB. There's nothing there, really. There's nothing there. They're just two very good teams. Greenwood. What a turn that was from Greenwood. Decent strike as well. But as far as like any sort of substance to their rivalry, there's not much besides the competitive aspect. Big Joe, honest question. How long should a club like United give Ollie to right the ship? It's been what, 2 years now? If I speak, I will be in trouble. But I mean, I'm not saying anything new. I'm not saying anything new. And I've said this before. He was given far much more time than previous managers. Despite some of his failings, despite the inconsistency, it would have been the end of other managers at United. And the fact that he is a United legend and he understands the club has given him that longer rope. So I'll say that. 4-0 Juve. Ew, it's turning into a goleada over there. Now, United corner kick. McTominay wide. Some decent opportunities. Saif says 4 years at least, Adrian. Okay. Let's see what he can build after 4 years. But then, you know, let's say things don't go well after 4 years. That's a long time wasted. The council will decide your fate. Talk about PSG Başakşehir game and what's happening there. Evren, like I said to someone else before, I am not watching that match. I am not in the know on anything that's happening in that match, so I can't really speak to that match. What I have said is that showing solidarity against racism and refusing to go back onto the pitch is something that needed to happen. It's been needing to happen for plenty of time in Italy, etc. We've seen players walk off and their teammates try to talk them on to coming back on, you know. So it's nice to see the solidarity against it, and hopefully there will be some punishment for that referee, which you assume there will be. No problem, Big Joe. Again, safe. Or Saif. I don't know. I'm not a native speaker of every single language, LMAO. So I apologize for not pronouncing your name correctly. There are some people that I've heard say Saif that spell it the same way that I went to school with in university. So apologies for that. LMAO. McTominay. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. Was Mourinho right about Pogba? I mean, it certainly seems so. It certainly seems so. Adrian, do you enjoy these watch-alongs? Of course I do. That's why I do them. It's fun to be able to interact with you guys live. Pogba, good control there at least. At least that. Adrian, are you Italian? No, I am Canadian. Yellow card for Lindelof. Antonio Lahoz. Antonio Mateo Lahoz. Oh, Pogba hits the deck. Pogba hits the deck. United play it out of bounds. Ooh. Was he not pulled back by Greenwood? Ooh, now it looks like it's going to be a penalty. There it is. They got it. Did he not pull back Mukiele, though? No? Maybe not. What's going on here? It looked like there was a foul by Greenwood beforehand. And then their legs get tangled. Oh my god. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It was coming together. He basically ran into Mukiele. Or sorry, not Mukiele, Konote. Bruno. Can they do it? Can they do it? Bruno to make it 3-1. Bring them within 2 goals. Bruno. He does. With his little crane hop. Bruno to stat pad. Says Zach. 3-1. Still need 2. 2 goals needed for United. Would not be surprised if we saw another one for RB Leipzig. With how United have defended at times in this game, with how desperate they're going to be to get another 2 goals. What's going on here? What are we calling here, Lahoz? Fosu Mensah is on the pitch because you need another defender. Oh yeah, that's absolutely a foul from Tyler Adams, the American. Daxel, if United come back from this, I'm donating 20. Let's see. That would be amazing if they did come back from this. With or without the 20, dude. That would be a massive achievement from them. And a massive failure from RB Leipzig. Oh no, people saw, says Daxel. Ball forward for Van de Beek. Yeah, Miguel, for real. Bruno and Ronaldo. No, you know that Ronaldo is. Oh no way! 3-2. Is that a handball? Is that a handball? Oh yeah, I believe that's a handball. That's a handball. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Was there a handball? Handball on Maguire. That's a handball on Maguire. Or maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. Did it hit him? Did it hit Maguire? It looked like it. I mean, we'll put a 2 in there for now. But it looked like it was a handball on Maguire. Which I mean, oh no. Yeah, it's 3-2. It's 3-2. Wow, they're doing it. They're doing it. Oh, Leipzig, what are you doing out there? 3-0 down. And Angelino, ball forward. What is going to happen here? The change in mood of Mike is instant. Wow. Shouldn't have said that, Daxel. Dude, don't worry about it. You don't have to do it. Don't worry about it. Was it not a handball, though? I mean, I guess we'll have to see again, but it really did look like that was a handball from Maguire, which, given the new rules where if there's a handball at any point in the build-up of the play, it doesn't count. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Looked like a handball to me, but I guess not. Corner kick for RB Leipzig. Kluivert. Now they're just going to waste as much time as possible. Goal kick for United. 5 minutes left in this match. Maguire trying to dribble out from the back. Ooh, Fosu Mensah cannot control the ball. Now RB Leipzig. That should have been a corner for RB Leipzig too. Well, United getting a call in their favor. Maybe 2 if it was indeed a handball. We'll see. We'll have to see that one later. No, Maguire hit his head. Okay. It looked like a hand because his arm was up here. But if it hit his head, all Gucci, man. Kluivert taken down by Pogba. Yeah, that's exactly it, Daxel. That's exactly it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Daxel. Later, Riyadh. Zach, it's not funny you predicted 3-2 because, I mean, you've been getting every single game correct lately, I feel like. I feel like Zach's been calling it every single time. He's the Oracle. Check him out on Twitter. Peak Van de Beek, I believe. If that's still your handle, I don't know. You are one to change now and then. 4 minutes now. 3-2 Red Bull. Rasenball Sport. Oh my goodness, what a giveaway. What have Leipzig done? What an absolute mess they made of that opportunity. Oh my god. Why? Why did he do that? Foolish. Foolish. All right, Angelino is coming off. Halstenberg is on. Three minutes now. Headed away by Konate. Maguire. Out of bounds. Ooh, this is tense. This is tense. This is tense, isn't it? Bruno, was that not a foul? No, it wasn't a foul. This referee wants the drama. He wants to see United score. Rashford, McTominay. McTominay to the stands. To the stands, man. Comes off Maguire. It looks like it comes off his hand to me, man. That looks like it comes off of Maguire's hand to me. Or is it his shoulder? Come on, show us a good replay in slow motion. So hard to see. Ball forward. Nkunku onside. Nkunku still got it. Turns to his right, has Haidara. Haidara one-on-one with Brandon Williams. To the back post. Poulsen goes down in the box for who knows what reason. Nobody knows why he went down there. United fail to clear. Oh my goodness, what a giveaway by Tyler Adams. What have you done? Canadians are clear. Here's Rashford now with an opportunity. Will he swing it in? Rashford lashes it. Gulashi, easy catch, and he's going to take his time with that. 1 minute left in regulation. Easy catch for Gulashi. He's taking all the time he can. Is he going to put the ball down? When is the referee going to tell him to kick that ball? Well, so much for like 6 seconds or whatever it is. The rule most abused in football. Oh, baby. 89 minutes. 90th minute. No fake goals. Why are you rooting for Leipzig? I don't know who you're talking to. Oh, geez. Justin Cliver. Fosu Mensah? No. Haidara. Sabitzer. Mukiele. United. Back on the ball. De Gea. Hoofs it forward. How much added time is there going to be here, boys? Van de Beek plays it straight out of bounds. Richard says, shut up, Man United are the best. Not lately. Not lately. Guys, no fake goals. No fake goals out there. 4 minutes. It's definitely enough time for them to find an equalizer. Orban, Poulsen, and Nkunku offside again. Miguel, why are you going for United? Oh, it's because it's a Red Bull team, correct? I understand. I was going to say, I didn't know you were a United fan. Rashford, Orban, Sabitzer, hoofs it. 3-2 still. Couple of minutes left. Pogba on the ball. He gets it into the box. That's a decent ball as well. Gulashi. Oh, and Orban runs into him. You know they're going to waste as much time as possible there. One for my wallet. Another team panicking. Exactly, Adrian says me. Okay, got you. Miguel the Fraud, LOL. Mike Oliveira. We call him Mike when he goes for Man United. Mike Oliveira is going for United today. Will Orban has recovered. He is alive. Rashford, is he going to be a good man and throw it to Gulashi? He is. Good boy, MBE. Nagelsmann trying to G up his team. Gulashi kicks it straight out of bounds. United will have a couple of minutes plus maybe 30 seconds to find an equalizer. Kluivert absolutely harrying that back line. What's up, George? Thanks for joining us. Lisa Lott's really got the Leipzig support going in the chat. Orban heads it away. McTominay putting the body on the line, getting that ball. Haidara with Van de Beek on him. Good ball forward to Kluivert. He can't control it. Now Maguire. Man, this is frantic stuff. Maguire. Wide to Brandon Williams. A minute and 20 seconds of the 4 minutes that was added is left. Will Orban gets it out. A throw-in for United in RB Leipzig's end. Oh my goodness. Pogba with a great turn. Good ball into the box. Gulashi. Ooh, it evaded the defenders. Maguire was waiting at the back post, but Gulashi got it. Mike Oliveira just in absolute tears. Oh my goodness. Mukiele almost put it into his own net. Ooh. Now Leipzig going the other direction. Poulsen on Williams. Poulsen beats Sabitzer. What am I saying? Sabitzer plays it through for Poulsen. That's a poor ball from Sabitzer. It hasn't been his best game, has it? Has not been his best game. McTominay, ball forward. He must be happy that he doesn't have Neymar out there to give him hell. Or maybe he's sad he doesn't have Neymar out there to foul in this game. McTominay. Pogba. This is insane. Gulashi does not come out to collect the ball. Rashford with a horrendous touch. It goes straight out. That's the game. RB Leipzig win to overcome Man United. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now the only question is what's going to happen with the other match that was abandoned due to the racism? Ollie looking shook on the sidelines. How could you not? How could you not? You beat a team 5-0 and then you lose 3-2. They came close. They came close. Greenwood unhappy. That's brutal. It looks like, I assume that United is going into the Europa League now. I don't know what's going to happen with PSG and Istanbul Başakşehir, but since they had a United front in abandoning that match, you assume that they're going to replay it sometime or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But hey, that was a ton of fun. We're going to do this again tomorrow. I'm going to just read out our starting 11 and the 2 subs. The people who donated, which thank you so much for doing so. Number 1 was Mo, Zach, your mod, and mine. Let's throw another M in the chat for the mods, eh? Hey? Number 2, Mr. Darkrai 100. Number 3, Fern Like the Tree. Number 4, Pranav. Number 5, Ramon Itaralde. Number 6, NMD Zhang 20. Number 7, Janda Bomb. Number 8, Lisalot R. Number 9, Suleiman. Number 10, Unicorn. 11, Graf Van Tirol. And then we have Stephanie Myers, the silent legend. And number 13, Paravasa Kanan. That was an exciting one. And tomorrow, we're actually going to watch 2 matches together, if you so choose. I'm going to be streaming for Atalanta versus Ajax. If you want to join me for that one should be more chill. And then I'll let you guys tell me who we're watching. Either Atletico Madrid versus RB Salzburg, another Red Bull team, or Real Madrid versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Another big thank you to all the mods. Another big thank you to all of you who showed up, taking your time to spend with me, to enjoy football together. And thank you for the likes, donations, everything. And we're going to see you all tomorrow, I hope. My name is Adrian, and I love you so much. Mwah.
Woo!